Oh! Oh no. No, no. No. Hello again everybody, and welcome along to the 5th installment of my super duper, extremely very late introduction to BeamNG series.drive thing. Now in the last episode I said this. I love this wee track, this is awesome. I think this would be really, it's really fun in this, but I think it would be even more fun in like an asphalt rally car or something, like a hill climb car. I'm definitely going to revisit this circuit in a different car, because I feel like this would be awesome to just nail round in a really quick, powerful car that's not a pigeon. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick a car that has 4 wheels this time and isn't named after a bird, and just see what this game can do when you really put in a bit of effort and try and set a good time, rather than me just mucking around, running through things very quickly and just seeing what they're like. You know, I want to properly test the physics of this game, and I want to see how much I can develop my driving if I actually spend a bit of time on a track and practice it. And yeah, once I'm up to speed, hopefully it'll be nice and satisfying, and yeah, I'll be able to judge how it really does feel. So I'm going to jump into time trials mode, and okay, I think it was Italy, and it was the mountain village circuit. So in terms of a car, last time I was in the Pigeon, and this time I want to drive something super quick, like a modern hill climb car or something. So I'm thinking, what have we got here? We've got a hill climb asphalt car, sequential, that's definitely a good shout. Hirochi Sunburst, oof. There's a Hirochi Sunburst hill climb asphalt car. Just gonna have a quick look at the stats. So obviously it's Japanese, performance class 13, whatever that means within BeamNG. I think it means it's very quick, basically. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and 0 to 106.7, so this thing is absolutely rapid, which is exactly what you'd expect from a 4-wheel drive hill climb car. It's also turbocharged, it's got a sequential gearbox. Yeah, this is absolutely perfect. Okay, I've tried to kind of work out roughly where traction pink is, so we're gonna do that. So I think what I'm going to do first is have a slow run through, almost like a recce, try and remember the track from the last episode, pick out what the different corners are, and then I'll see what time I set, and just basically build from there and see how much I can knock off, and by the end of it, hopefully, I'll have something that looks a bit like a proper racing attempt at this particular track. I am going to make lots of mistakes, there's going to be lots of crashes, and I will make sure to include as many of them as I possibly can. Okay, so that's just loaded in, we're ready to go, I've got a sequential gearbox in this car, so I don't need to worry about my H pattern falling off. Oh, yeah, I tried letting the clutch out slowly, but it didn't really work. Okay, so we're treating this as a little bit of a recce run. So we've got a tight first hairpin over the bridge. This thing's got so much power. I think we turn left up the hill. So much downforce as well. So I think we're really going to be able to carry the speed nicely up this track. We've got a tough little section at the top of the hill here. Little slalom. Back down the other side, then we've got a tight left from memory, and then into another tight right, where I went through the plant pots. Ooh, very tight hairpin at the bottom here. I'm going to really need to use the lock. Crossover. A little bit of air. And then this is onto a really tricky cobblestone section. Avoid the big bollards. Oh, locked up there. Lots of steering lock at the bottom again needed. And blast back up the hill. It's so easy to lock up in this game. It's so easy. You've just got to be very, very gentle on the brakes. Okay, across the line. First lap was a 1:11 on this little recce run. It almost has the sound of a go-kart track when you're locking up on this kind of surface. Oh yeah, it's a very short lap actually when you are driving something that isn't a pigeon. I didn't expect it to be quite that short. So in all of my videos so far, I've not really driven any of these super quick cars, so that's why it'll be quite a nice change, I think, because I've been kind of punishing myself a lot and picking really bad cars and difficult cars, but I've not really gone for something with huge amounts of grip and downforce and speed, which does make things a bit easier. Okay, that's it for the first run, and the second lap was 1:03, and my new time is a 2:14.679, so yeah, let's see how much I can knock off that with a bit of practice. I just want to point something out as well for you guys who weren't aware of this. There is a replay function with BeamNG. You can see there on the right hand side of the screen. You can find it in the customized UIs section of the menu, which is here, and you can search for replay. And then basically if you hit record when you start driving, and then stop the replay when you finish driving, it will save that replay and you can go back and view it in your own time. So yeah, I'd recommend checking that out if you want to get replays going on BeamNG. Okay, really struggling to get this thing off the line. Obviously, I have a handbrake button, but not an actual handbrake, which is going to make it a bit tricky. That sound there is me applying the handbrake. Oh! Should have stuck to going at recce speed. I really need to try and learn how to get this thing off the line. That was a little bit better, but still bogged down a wee bit. A little bit stop-start on the throttle, but that's just until I kind of get used to the speed of this thing. We're not going to make the same mistake and crash into the stairs as we did last time. This is probably the trickiest bit. All the big curbs as well. I don't really know how much curb I can take in this car. Oh, such a tight corner at the bottom there. You've got to use all the steering lock. I've really got to move my hands a lot. Oh no, it's going to be a big shunt. Pushing too hard through the chicane. And another shunt, so yeah, it's tough. I think the recce speed I was at was quite safe, and I'm just pushing a little bit too much beyond that at the moment. Oh, so much better at the start of that time. Nice through turn 1. Oh, I turned in too early. It's going to cost us. I think a lot of these corners are first gear as well. You can really get away with it, so I'm going to have to try and remember that. Almost crashed up the hill. Watch these bumps on the cobblestones. Ah, that hairpin at the bottom is really catching me out. Definitely got the hang of the clutch for the starts now. So much better. Okay, nice start to this one. I'm going to not push too hard again because I've been pushing too hard the last few attempts. Got to just try and make it to the end slightly quicker than the recce run, and then I can always try again once I've learnt how fast I can actually go around each corner. It's funny, this track felt manageable in the Pigeon, and because the Pigeon's a slow, small car, it didn't feel like a really small track, but in this car, it really does feel like a very small circuit. Oh, a bit of lag there, right at the wrong moment. It's broken my aero. Gonna keep going anyway. I wonder if this damage will make me slower than the first run. You can see the bit of the cars coming off as well. I think one thing that would definitely help me at this situation is having a handbrake that I can reach out for instead of having to press a button, because in the really tight corners you've just not got time, you don't know exactly where it is on the wheel, and yeah, it just makes it very, very difficult. Okay, end of the second attempt, or the second time we made it to the end anyway, and our total time is a 2:03.7, so we've knocked off more than 10 seconds off the first recce run. I think my target for this video has got to be trying to get below 2 minutes. I've got to knock off another 3.7 seconds. I think that's definitely doable because I had quite a lot of damage in that run, but obviously the quicker I go, the more difficult it's going to be to knock the time off. Okay, nice start. Oh no. Thought it was a nice start. It wasn't. I need to be slower over that first jump, I think, because it definitely makes me a lot smoother for the next bit. Use the curbs there because you've got a straight line as much as possible for the lap time. I don't think it damages the car. That definitely took off some aero. These bumps you've got to be so careful of. Much better. Oh no, bench. We're fine. Oh, I've damaged the car again though. First lap time was still over a minute. That was pathetic, over the bridge. Okay, slower over here. That's definitely the way to go. Get back in the power earlier. Oh, too much power. Ah, that corner is really slippy. I think it's the cobblestones, but it makes it very, very tricky to keep in a straight line when you're not going slow enough, basically. Okay, survive lap 1. Not the fastest time, but we've got no damage. Come on. Faster second lap this time round. Oh, understeer. Got away with it. I appreciate I'm very stop-start on the pedals, which sounds really unnatural and not very good, but it's just the nature of trying to keep the car in check or in these corners. Because it's like a rally-style stage, you're very much adjusting your speed constantly. That was nice. Oh, no, not now. Oof, saved it. It's going to be over 2 minutes, I can feel it. Rubbish end. Nice lap time for the second one, and it's 2 minutes dead, 0.8, right? This is happening. I could definitely get this under 2 minutes. The ending for the last one was really bad, so if I can get a good ending, we should be okay. Nice. Okay, good start. Nice. Had to let go of the wheel there to save the slide. Definitely not perfect, but we got through okay. Got a bit of damage, I can feel it. We'll try and soldier on anyway. Oh no, I didn't see the wall sticking out. Ah, it was rubbish anyway, we had damage, so we'll try again. Okay, I have a good feeling about this one. This is the one. Just cut that out. I have a good feeling about this one. This is the one. I think the suspension gets damaged over those bumps as well. Okay, nice first lap. Really happy with this one. I'm feeling it. Oh, the cobblestones are so slippy. That's going to give me some suspension damage off the curb. Oh, big lag over the bridge as well. But probably a good time to get it. No! My first lap was a 59.1 and I screwed it up. What a surprise. It's definitely in the bag. I just need to keep it clean for both laps. Oh no. Oh! That's a sore one. Maybe if I put my hazards on to show I'm angry, I'll actually set a better time. The sound's already annoying me, I'm going to turn that off. Okay, first lap done. Okay, this is looking promising, guys. Nice through here. This is going to be the one as long as I don't muck it up. Nice and early on the brakes into here. That's it. Cross the line, and I think we smashed it. 156.053. So, taking the 2-minute benchmark and obliterated it. I just needed to get through cleanly. I've kept making little mistakes, but as soon as I stopped doing that, it was absolutely fine. As I said at the start, it's the first time I've kind of sat down and really spent some time trying to get better at the game and trying to learn how to be fast with the car, learn a circuit, rather than just firing into any scenario I can find myself in and crashing a lot. I mean, obviously that part of it's awesome as well, but this is the first time I've really felt in tune, I guess, with the physics and the handling and stuff. And to be honest, it is just as good at that kind of thing as it is at being a crash simulator and just a meme. So I have nothing bad to say about BeamNG at this stage. I really don't. And that's not just me being overly positive, because I genuinely just love this game. It's so much fun to play. And there's so many different angles to it. Like you can jump on here now with the way the driving physics are and really take it seriously, and it can be a great way to learn your driving and to get some satisfying laps down. Whereas at the same time, you can just go on to crash a lorry off a cliff and have a bit of fun with that as well. So yeah, it's such a good game. I have so much love for it. So guys, that's going to conclude the 5th episode of my BeamNG.Drive very late introduction series. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, something a bit different as well. And yeah, I'm yet to decide what to do in the next one, but I'm sure you'll find out very soon if you keep your eyes peeled on the Traxion channel, and make sure you hit the subscribe button as well if you want to see the videos as they come out. Thank you so much for watching as always, and in the meantime, keep it pinned and have a great day.